Hey guys, you're welcome to another thrilling episode of the Squash Podcast with Mabel. Hope you are doing good. Today on the show, we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic, which is drums rolling. Okay, how to speak your partner's love language. And this dude, by my side, if you remember the last episode that you heard, it was his voice behind the camera, and now you can see. Yeah.
Give the hype.
You can put the face behind the what hype? You can put the face. So we are going to squash this topic into bits, giving you our opinion about the topic, how to speak your partner's love language. And this is Adi, in case you forgot.
Hi everyone. My name is Ade, and I'm here with Mabel today. We're going to be dissecting and arranging, rearranging, organize a lot of things as regards the topic, how to, love your partner.
Oh, how to love your partner
with their love language. Thoughtful. But it's okay. Let's go. Let's kick off.
So before we dive into our partners, how to love, you already know the topic. What is the love language, or what are the love languages? I know it's not the first time we're hearing about love languages. We've heard it a lot of times. So what are love languages? Basically how we express our love, or how we want people to show us that they love us. We have the physical touch, we have words of affirmation, we have receiving gifts, we have acts of service, and we have quality time. I think there are 5, which I do think there should be more. There are other things, anyways.
I think there are more. But these are just like the major ones.
Money should be part of it. Okay, it includes the receiving gifts. It can be monetary gifts. Anywho's. Anywho's.
It's gender. It's okay.
Yes, we're diving into it now. If you are listening alone, you know you are doing it wrong. Tell your friends, tell your lovers, tell your haters. Draw everybody you know. Share the link. Tell them to come and listen.
Don't be selfish.
Yes, come and listen to the podcast. You can check it out on Instagram. You can check it on Facebook. I'm not so active, but Instagram. Yes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast. Literally everywhere you can find your podcast. The Squash Podcast is there. Okay? So, love language. Ade, Ayinde. So tell the house, among the 5 listed, what is your love language?
I think I have 3.
Okay, so you answered the other, meaning you have love language.
I do.
Okay,
I do. Everyone does. It's just like it's a unique way of making someone feel loved. That's just it for me in a nutshell.
Okay.
Although some people are kind of in the middle, like they are confused, like they don't even know what they want. But I still believe that deep down them, there's a particular way, or there's a particular thing that when you do, they feel loved. They feel like they're on top of the world.
Wow.
It might be little, it might be big, no matter the size. It's just about making someone's feelings and emotion superb, and that's it.
So what's the 3?
I don't know,
For
security reasons.
Write
For security reasons, I won't be sharing that here today.
Tell us, Joe.
No.
Before we tell our listeners, before we teach them or not teach them, before we share and give our 2 cents on how to speak, they have to know that we can connect, we can relate. We are humans as they are, and we get what they are going through.
We should connect.
Exactly.
Okay, for example, now let's say Ade's love language is. For example, words of affirmation.
Okay.
And quality time.
Okay.
And the gift part. That one is difficult.
Okay.
But still a bit romantic with flowers and stuff. And
wait, you want them to give you flower?
Yes.
Okay.
Is flower only for
no.
this gender?
It's okay.
Honestly, like this one thing, I think this one thing I'm gonna, speak more while we go on. Guys too deserve roses, man. What is wrong with you? You bring flower, you give us card, let's read it and be like, oh, let's feel the vibe. It should be like, vice versa, not just one way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, I'm speaking on our behalf, as the chairperson, So we have to get gifts. Yeah. So like me, gift is part of it.
So words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation, quality time, and gifting. Yeah.
And gifting, you're sure?
I'm sure.
You're sure about that gifting?
I'm sure. That gifting is 50, but it's still part of it.
Okay.
So let's come back to you now, maybe.
Wait.
No, which one is wait?
I will talk.
Okay. We are listening.
I will talk.
Okay.
So, still on your matter now. So you said words of affirmation. So you like being told, "Oh, Ayinde, you look good today." Oh,
that's complimenting.
So words of affirmation. Okay, words of affirmation meaning,
okay,
I love you. I like being with you. You make me feel safe.
Yeah. The words of affirmation to me, like the way I feel good when I'm in a relationship, and I just wake up in the morning and I get to see text like, it shouldn't be only when we're after each other before we get into the relationship. That is why we start being romantic, sending messages, love messages, just reassurance messages, But waking up in the morning in a relationship and you just check maybe your email and you're like, oh wow, you read a very lovely love message. Naturally, as a human, you feel you have a kind of good feeling that wow, I still feel love for someone. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, still in the market.
Still in the market. But honestly, everyone loves being how would I put it? Everyone loves being appreciated.
Yeah.
Everyone loves being being shown that I love you. That is just it. So the word of affirmation, I think everyone, except those people that are not really that very, very sensitive. They won't care. But I think every human being, words of affirmation, like even when you do something, they compliment. When you compliment someone, they'll feel good. Like within them, they might not express it like the way you want them to be, but deep down them, they're feeling like really on top of the world. So for me, I'm like, words of affirmation should not be about I love you. You can compliment your partner. Oh wow, babe, I like this dressing. You look really cute in this. Oh, thank you. Feel good, and you can be on the bed and you just start telling him some lines, sweet lines like that put him in the right spot.
Roses are red, the sky is blue.
No.
But when I see you,
this
I will learn. I will learn.
Please don't listen to me, bro.
I will give you the line.
So like I was saying, you can be with your partner on the bed, It can be at work, you can just pick up a phone and call him and be like, tell him sweet stuff,
But it has to be genuine. It's not just because we said
not flattering.
Yeah. And it differs for everybody, as Ade said. Anyways, we'll get to that. And you said quality time, so you want you and your partner to spend a lot of time together, besides work, be involved in each other's lives. True.
For example, like I'm not the really outing person. I'm not the like going out. Although I go out, but if I'm in a relationship, I would want my partner and I to have like quality time. If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna be going out with you. If we're gonna be indoor, like we have to spend like time together. Like that is just for me seeing my loved one. Like, oh my god. Oh my jeez. Yeah. So that's for me. And some people are really like into each other. That when you see the guy, the girlfriend or the wife or the fiance is around. It's that is really common among you ladies. Like you like being with him, going. Yeah. It's part of the quality time. Some people say, why are you stalking me? Why are you she's not disturbing you.
Some people see it as, being clingy and...
No, it's not being clingy. She wants to be part of you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some deep
and
shit.
That should be that should be appreciated, So
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the next one.
You said gift, you explained that already.
Yeah,
Men want to be giving roses.
Yes, it's not roses alone.
Not just roses.
You can get your guys sneakers, not boxers and singlet, no. That. Yes, now I know you like this. You buy boxers and singlet for the boyfriend.
It's not the gift that counts.
Okay.
It's the thought behind it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
All right.
For my love languages, I can honestly say it's all 5, and I took my in your eye. It's see, cause okay, I'm a very I'm a lovebird. That's one. I'm very emotional, very sensitive. I love love. Tahosh. I love love and all of those. So it's okay. Said the quality time. I do want to spend a lot of time with whoever I'm with.
Okay.
I want us to do things together, except work in the same place. That is no. There we can stay separately, but I cannot work in the same place that my partner works. In the same building, but not in the same office. In the sense that I'm a very competitive person, and yes. So, you get it. But aside from that, I don't mind us being in each other's space every time. Like as Ade said, we're going out together. We're inside together. We're going to church, we're going to play basketball, we're having fun, but like, we become twins. Once you see this person, you see me. We're always together. I like that. It's maybe a lot of black movies, but yeah.
Really? You like that?
I like that.
Because I've been seeing you alone going out, uploading your picture only.
It's complicated.
Okay, dumb.
Don't bring this on the media, on the social media.
Yeah. Like she said we have to, portray ourselves. We have to.
See, that's now say, and then.
Okay, let's keep that. Don't resist the urge to shalaye. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, move on.
All right, that's for quality time. Acts of service. I think this is a big one for me. I like when things are being done for me without me asking. Like, help me do this, help me do that. But you're just doing it because I want to ease her stress. I don't want to see my partner stressing. So I like when it's been like just
baby girl lifestyle.
Exactly. Aye, that's it. The baby girl lifestyle.
Okay.
But you're doing it because that is your person, not because you're being forced to do it, or it's just I like it, and you derive pleasure in seeing me chilling like the baby girl that I am. So that is for acts of service. Words of affirmation. I think I've said it a lot of times on the show. Growing up, I really didn't have a lot of self-esteem and all of those. So I like when I'm being reminded. That you see me, you value me, you see what I do for you, you appreciate me, those things make me, feel important, like, very, very important. And I'm like, oh, stop it. You didn't have to. Yeah.
I'm actually not going to say anything.
Better.
So, yeah.
Just
go on.
Okay, so we did quality time, we did acts of service, words of affirmation. Physical touch. Is there a reason why you're across the room and I'm on this side? I really don't get it. You should be right.
Excuse me.
But it's just an example. Calm down.
Calm down and give it. And this is not violent. I'm just
We should be,
But do you know?
It doesn't.
But do you know that physical touch? Yeah, it's kind of complicated.
How do you mean?
Okay. I once had a friend. He's a guy.
It's a friend. It can never be him.
No, a guy.
Yeah.
If it's me, I will say it to me.
It's okay.
So this guy has a girlfriend.
Okay.
I've been seeing people that are clingy, but this one is beyond
Clingy.
Like when he's on the couch, she's like coming under his shirt, like just to. I'm like, dude, man, you're so patient. Like, I respect people's relationship, I respect the kind of person you are, and before you guys can be in a relationship, you have seen that, okay, I think I can,
you can handle it.
Handle this, yeah. Well, there's some,
See, the fact that it doesn't, as you said, respect people's relationships.
I know.
the fact that it doesn't make sense.
He was cool with
to
it.
you. Exactly.
He was really cool with it. Like he was cool. Like when they are going out, she's like holding him, you know, jumping on him, you know. He's also enjoying it. I'm like, it's really cute though.
It's so cute.
But to some other people, like they'll be like, man.
Yes. To some people, it's tiring.
Exactly.
And it's I think it's not done 100% of the time. I can want you in my space, but I don't want you in my space, if that makes sense. Like we could be together chilling and doing whatever you're doing. You're playing your video games and watching my movie.
Exactly,
we're
something
in that
like
space,
that, you
but
know.
we're not. Yeah, but still, every once in a while, and then you go back again.
It's just like tapping current.
Exactly, you know, to be re-energized for the
Power bank.
So that's for physical touch. And what was the last one? We did quality time. We did words of affirmation. We did gifting. We did physical touch. And I can't remember the last one. Anyways, all of them.
But you know, regardless, you know,
they're all. I like to feel. See, I want to be the center of your universe. I want to feel like I am the center of your universe. God comes first. Your parents come second. Third is work, and then me.
Okay.
I think that's
work is before you.
That's because if
that's where the money is coming from.
Exactly. I cannot. Honestly speaking, I cannot be with an idle man because I am not an idle woman.
Maybe.
You get it? I'm going out in the morning for daily bread, you as well, you should be going out for daily bread. You're not going to be at home chilling doing what?
Baby boy lifestyle.
Baby boy lifestyle. Go outside. But it's just the kind of person I am. So it's work, but do not so prioritize work over your partner because you're not going to get married to your job at the end of the day.
True.
It's, try to
balance it.
Exactly.
True.
So, now let's now say it. How to speak your partner's love language. So what I have noticed a lot of times, bear in mind that we come from different places, different backgrounds, different upbringing, and all of those. So you do not expect, in as much as we expect, I am part of the people expecting that you should read my mind and you should do what I want without me telling you. See, it's my love language is acts of service.
That's the fifth one.
And
I forgot the other time.
I know, I think I mentioned that.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
So my love language is acts of service. Ade's love language is not acts of service. His love language is quality time.
Yeah.
My love language is not quality time. He wants to spend the whole day with me. And I'm like, dude, I have other things to do. Instead of me being with you, let me create an environment where you do not have to feel my absence. I'll cook for you, take care of the laundry, should make you comfortable enough not to miss me. In my head. In your head, all those things are irrelevant. You want me there.
True.
Not the illusion of me there.
Okay. This is kind of complex, right? Because for example, for Ade, when I want quality time with you, yours is out of service, right? Now, when you do some things, right, and you're not around, as the kind of person Ade is, I still feel like, like every little thing I say in that house still speak you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like still speak you. Now, some people are kind of like, I'll use the word like really obsessed. Like they don't, if you like, put your head on the ground and put your legs up, do anything, you have to come. And some people are not understanding in the sense that they don't want to even care about what you're doing. They don't want to even give you time for yourself. We all need our time,
Yeah.
But, in quote, ability to understand who you are in business with. When I mean business, I'm talking about like relationship with. try to be able to understand, okay, this is what this guy wants, this is what this woman wants. How do I fill in the gap? Even if I can give my 100, if I've given 70, 80, at least I'm trying my best,
Yeah.
And we'll be able to see how we can talk over it later over time, see how we can, express our, love language to each other. Because one thing I notice is that most people in relationship, they don't even take time to sit down, to even talk over it. Like, babe, we've not been doing this. What they do is just, they snap up and they're like, start giving attitude in the house and stuff like that.
Because they expect you
to know. So how are you gonna know without you spilling it out? Although there are some little things you can pick.
That you do not have.
But I can't come into your mind and know exactly what you really want.
Yeah.
How they want to be treated, how they want you to make them feel loved without expressing it. Communication is key. Like as we've said earlier, you must be able to let your partner understand that look, this is what makes me feel good, this is what makes me feel loved, makes me feel happy, and you as the other person should put yourself in a way whereby you'll be able to make your fellow, how would they say it?
The fellow what? Bone of my bone.
The bone of your bone. Oh, God bless you. The bone of your bone, the flesh of your flesh should be happy, because they said a happy wife is what is a happy home, So with my own,
based on your experience.
No, with your experience. With my own understanding about how this thing should work, it's just communicating and understanding, being able to compromise, being able to meet each other at a point and let peace reign. So over to Miss Nabel. Okay, I just gave a lecture, right? Wow.
Yeah. Okay, as we've said, communication does play like a whole lot in this thing called relationship. And we've said it on the show countless of times. It's one thing to communicate and it's another thing to actually comprehend. I can be talking and talking and talking and you're not understanding anything because either I'm saying it in a manner you don't like, or I'm just speaking big English and it's not, or you just do not want to listen.
But you're speaking in the nonsense.
Exactly. You're just talking in the rubbish. So it's, anyways, you have to know whoever you are dating. You have to know this is my person. This is the kind of person I am with. Now, how do we meet halfway? As I said, how do we compromise? We come from different places. So I do not expect this person to act the way it is in my head. He doesn't know how it is in my head. So it's my job to do what? To communicate. And then, how am I communicating? How am I saying this? In what tone? In what manner? The when, the how, especially the when and the how. Because sometimes we say things and it's being said at the wrong time. Like at that moment, your input is not needed actually.
True.
Like what you're about to tell me now.
It's not the right time. It's not the right timing.
Exactly.
Timing also.
And then, when you not get the right timing, how are you saying that thing? Are you saying it in a confrontational manner, or you're saying it in a manner that I want us to talk about this and to learn from it? Because a lot of times we'll be like, oh, I've said this, but you have said it, but the way you said it was not making sense.
Isn't the right way.
Yeah, in a sophisticated manner, it's not the right way. In my manner, it's not making sense. You are talking. We're talking.
Fellow comrades, you can see the
oh my God,
the preaching we've been saying here.
See, I think in this thing called relationship, it's pretty easy. It's easy if you want it to be easy.
True.
Understanding who you're with plays a major role. Compatibility does not fall from the sky, to be honest. In as much as people say, oh, love at first sight, we just saw and we clicked. Along the way, there will be a lot of bumpers. There will be a lot of potholes. But it's okay. I understand this is the way my person is, and this is how this person wants to be treated. This is how this person wants to be loved. Okay. I am going to try my best to please this person.
While you're trying, I'm trying my best also to please you.
Yes, because when it's one-sided, it will be frustrating.
True, definitely.
Because, okay, there are some days that you're not giving your 100. There are some days that you're on your 20%.
True.
There are some days that you're on your 99%, like the love is shacking you like it's your honeymoon. It will not always be like that. Yes. It will not.
How does honeymoon feel like? Sorry, we'll talk about that later after the podcast.
After the podcast, yeah.
Okay.
It will not always be like that 100%.
Sure.
But that is when, okay, I know this person is trying. I know this person is out for me. This person is actually rooting for me, in as much as, you know, they're not your 100 right now. But you get, trying is what matters.
Sure.
So,
like she said, relationship for me, it's not easy. Let's just be sincere with ourselves, because there are a lot of do's, there are a lot of don'ts, there are a lot of dots that has to be connected, there are a lot of things that have to be taken note of, there are a lot of logical thinking, there are a lot of emotional, study. It's just, it's just complex.
I think the longer you stay in it, the easier it gets. No, in the sense that there are some things that you'd be fighting for, or you'd be fighting what's making you guys fight in the beginning. It's not what will make you guys fight.
But that is if there is understanding.
Exactly.
Without understanding, if the same thing you had issue with the first week you guys met will be the same thing you will have issue with in the next 5-10 years.
It will change. Definitely it will change. Humans will change. What will piss me off today is not what's going to piss me off tomorrow.
So you update.
Exactly.
You update yours.
Exactly. Do you get?
Man.
I think if you go into a relationship with a mindset that this is another war that I have to face or fight, then it is going to be another war that you are going to.
True. You're right.
I believe your relationship should be something you enjoy, not endure.
Just like you're enjoying yours, right? It's a question. Okay, sorry for the question anyways.
I'm a bit Ade.
It's a question. Sorry for cutting you short.
It's okay. Anyways.
You know one thing? I like speaking it. There's a particular pastor in Nigeria that says, keep saying it. Don't stop saying it. So me, I like saying, like the way I'm saying it to you, I'm like more or less like prophesying into your life. Yeah.
I want to enjoy my relationship.
Yeah, I said just like you're enjoying it.
Yes.
Just say amen. Even if you're not in a relationship.
Amen.
Why are you not closing? What you were hungry?
Because it's serious now. As we said, prophesying it. So yes, we want it to be full of, all the love languages in the right proportion.
Just like you said.
Yeah.
Understanding, be able to compromise, pray, try to be reasonable.
I think these days it's hard to find. I don't think it's hard to find, but I don't think prayer is one of the things we consider when we're choosing a partner.
The truth is,
like we're not.
I understand.
We're not looking for that partner that's going to pray with us.
No.
Or what's gonna.
No. Because the truth is this. Okay, what do they want to say?
But we should be.
No, listen. That's another big topic entirely. Because are you not going to say that the pastor said you're my wife already?
No. Not that. In the sense that, we're both Christians, yeah. We already know whatever happens in the physical happens in the spiritual, or the physical is being controlled by the spiritual. So it's
the spiritual is being controlled by the physical.
Exactly, the spiritual is being controlled by the physical. So if we do want this to work, we have to know that it's not just up to us, except we just want to play. Except we're just there for catching
I get your point.
But if we want to take it to the next level,
we have to.
Then I want a partner that I can pray with. We know it's not just by what we do. We can. I think but incorporating. I don't think that's small. Okay, adding those nitty-gritties in the relationship. I do want a partner that I can pray with. I want someone. It should be part of the love languages actually. When I'm down emotionally, I'm downcast, anxiety or depression or whatever those, instead of just telling me, babe, it's okay, you'll be fine. Hold my hand and let's pray together.
See,
is it sounding cliche?
No, the point you're bringing out is something that is very, very complex.
But that's the thing, it's not supposed to be. We do not. It's not a factor in relationship. That is what I'm saying now.
Okay. That people are considering.
Yes.
Okay.
That a lot of
But you won't know until they say it. That's the point.
No, see. It's just like, okay, your babe now, your babe, future, past or present. How many of them have you taken to church?
I'm a prayerful person.
Or una don't hold hand, pray.
I'm a prayerful person.
Yes.
I won't lie at this point
I
in
said
time.
two of you.
Yeah. My last relationship, like my ex, we go to church together, we pray together, we fast together.
Do you now get
so
it?
People don't really say this part because it's not a part that you must be saying out there like.
See, if you want to give advice, give and finish. We're saying, okay, buy your partner gifts, yeah? Do this for your partner.
Okay,
do this
pray for your partner.
It's included or it's not included?
It is. Like I said earlier, prayer is one part that must not be taken, with levity. You have to include it because, you are doing all of the stuff. You have to. Depends on your belief. You might be a Muslim, you might be a Christian. You have to pray also. You try your best. God, just help me soften this woman's heart. The woman is our
because it cannot be by your power. Trust me. When it comes to my gender, it's not by your power. It's by the grace of Jesus.
Thank God she's admitted that. So, above all, we've said it all. We want you to, the purpose of the podcast is for you to have a rethink, implement things that you think are reasonable to you, and also if you have to do a kind of self-evaluation for yourself, for your partner, you want to have a discussion with your partner, perfect. Have it, see how you can make things much more better, and your joy is our joy, and our joy is your joy.
My joy is my joy.
Anyways, we thank you guys very much for your time, for listening. We want you to not forget to share your social media.
Why do you volume 90?
We want you to share on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all over, subscribe, like. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're fucking this. Yes, now let me say, so babies, you can follow us on Spotify. Okay. You can find us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast. Basically, anywhere you do listen to your podcast, you can find the Squash Podcast. Do tell your friends, your lovers, your haters, tell your exes to listen to the podcast. Tell your crush to listen to the podcast, because we may just have a message there for him or for her. How to win your heart.
How do you tell your crush when you've never faced the crush?
Exactly. So since you cannot express it,
we are the one that God now sent to her or to him.
Since you don't have it to tell your crush this is how you feel, or now you never know. These are the signs when this person is doing this like this person is hitting on you. You just have to pay attention.
This gender. Okay.
It's really very easy, understanding, emotional people. Yes. Yes. I love you guys.
I love you too, guys.
Do not forget your mental health is a priority.
It's very important. Mental health. I'm blowing a lot of kisses. A lot of people are going to listen.
Is that how they used to?
All right.
Good night, guys.